So hi guys, hope you're doing great. I'm Jamal Bida, and on this video, guys, we're gonna continue with our design using this course. And one of the things that guys you need to really understand is that on the previous video we were able to really declutter everything. We removed the furniture item and everything that actually we don't need, and then this became that these are our beams that we needed for this particular design, right? So the second most important thing now we're going to go ahead and actually start doing is that we are going to, okay, let me pull this one here first. So let's just now place the columns. So for this design, we're going to use columns of size 300 by 300. So basically what exactly I would recommend is that you don't have to really draw a column per se. You need only to take the fill tool. And then here you can actually come here and put maybe make it black color here. Yeah, maybe it can look like that. So you're gonna put these two to be black, and then you're gonna come here and draw just a column of all our box, all 300 by 300. So that will be the size of our columns, right? So remember guys that there will be some rules that you're going to really follow when actually you're placing your column. So let me first of all check these distances. So you can see here, so this is this what exactly then will represent the columns that you're going to have for our design, right? So what exactly then you're going to do is you're going to have to check the distance. Remember, guys, that we always say that the maximum distance between two columns, for the extension basically is that you can actually go between, around 6 meters, right? But I would recommend that you use actually 5 meters for me. I think that's going to be on the safer side. And then the minimum actually should be around, 2 meters. The minimum distance should be around 2 meters, and the maximum just go around 5 meters to 6 meters. So that's going to make your structure to be safe. But of course, remember that that's just preliminary. There are so many factors that you need to consider before that you can be able to really decide on that. So the first important, before you can be able to place any column, is to remember that the ETABS is not going to actually to really guide you exactly to place. It's for you to do what exactly we call preliminary design. So you're going to place the columns based on your experience. And, so one of the things is you have to ensure that you're safe, that the structure is actually safe. And at the same time is that your structure is actually economical. So you don't want to go ahead and actually place so many columns that are going actually to make your construction to be very expensive. You understand what I mean? So that is very most important. So what then you're going to do here is I'm going to first of all place my columns, particularly on the corners, right? So let's do that. So that's basically what exactly you're supposed to do. So I'm gonna come here and so let me place this in an area called maybe columns. If I don't have such a layer, I think I need to go ahead and create. So Control L for layers. And we're going to create here new. And then you're going to say columns, right? So those are going to be the columns, right? So you're going to have a layer called columns. Yes. Okay. And then here I'm going to place this in this layer called columns. So I'm going to take a copy of this or multiple copies. So I'm going to take drag multiple copies, and then I'm gonna find the center. Yeah, I'm gonna find the center of find the center. So there is the center. This is the center. Yeah, so this is the center. So I'm gonna pick this. So I'm gonna first of all place there. So that's a corner. But before that, I really need to ensure. So let me now go away from there. So what exactly I'm going to do is I'm going now to drag this. So drag, display, bring to the front, so then you can be able to see it on the front. And then now I can actually go ahead and drag multiple copies, right? So I'm going to the center. So there. So first of all, I want to provide, you see, for example, here, from here to here is actually 81. So I need to place it there at that center. Also here, guys, you can see that is 35. So you can have here, we can have a column there, can have a column here. This distance is less than 2 meters, so we're gonna not provide here. I'm gonna provide it here. The combined distance is actually also 4 meters, so I'm gonna need also a column here. Um, Here, what exactly I'm gonna do? I think we're gonna provide here and provide another column here. We're gonna need a column here, 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 maybe a column here, a column here, and a column here. So you see, now it's like now we have been able to place all our columns. So those will be our columns. And particularly because it's just an example, I'm actually using the same size of a column, right? So I'm just to make it more easier for you to actually understand how exactly you go about design. So that's how basically you are going to place your columns, right? So but if you have different sizes of columns, that's what exactly you're going to do. For example, let's say field type, probably somewhere. So let me see where exactly probably we can have a different type of a column. Like, so I'm just trying to think exactly we can have a different. So let's say, guys, that these columns here, so this column here, I'm going to place it maybe facing like this. So let me create another column which will be 200 by 400, right? So that's another type of column. So but now I want to delete this column here and delete this column. So I'm just using as an example of how exactly then you can be able to replace these columns. So here, so drag multiple copies, and then yeah. So as you can see, so you might have different types of different sizes of columns. So it's not exactly a must that all your design will have similar design. So but for this particular design, we just want to have just the same for ease of explanation and everything, and for you actually to really know how exactly to design these kind of structures, right? So so in that case, then what exactly you're going to do, you're going to come here and bring, so this was just to show you that you can have different types of different sizes of columns for that design, right? So that's the whole thing. So so that's how exactly then you're going to really design or place your columns for that case. So the first most important is check the span between the two columns and ensuring that probably you have like 4 columns, like the 4 corners of each room you have a column. So that's going to make your columns to be easy. And also, like for example, like here exactly that you have the staircase, it's quite important to have the 4 columns of your staircase design, so that then there is a better way in terms of how exactly you can be able to really transfer road. So here you're gonna not have a column, you're gonna not have a column here, because this is where exactly I think you only have a door there. So and while also you're doing all this, it's quite important that you keep on checking on your architectural plan, so then you don't place a column where exactly you're going to create kind of an obstruction to your different rooms. So that basically, so for example, like here, you see, we have placed a column here, 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 here. And then when you come here, you see now this is the bathroom for this bedroom. So it's like a combination of, it's like you're taking this wall. Now this wall now will be a partition wall, right? So that basically what will happen. Sometimes you might find that this wall, for example, maybe this wall might be 150, this might be 150 wall thick, this might be 150 thick, but now this will be a beam and everything. But now we are taking all our walls to be 200 thick, so that's gonna make it looks better. So that's how exactly you place your columns. And then for now, once we have done that, now we can be able now to go ahead and design our structure now using the ETABS software.